Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, I think the members of my caucus have spoken so eloquently on the policy flaws in this bill, but I do want to just spend a few minutes talking about the fallacies that have been presented here. You know, when we need a real solution, and that real solution takes time and effort. And it is a fact that this bill before us here today has had no public hearings and no testimony. It has had no caucus negotiations. And Mr. Speaker, you have not talked to all of us. You have not talked to me. You've not talked to many of my members. That was false. We can agree, and we have agreed, that Michiganders deserve a plan that does have lower rates and eliminates discriminatory non-driving factors. This bill does not guarantee long-term rate reductions. It reverts right back to the insurance companies having complete control. When we talk about rate reductions that may be in this, the ones that aren't guaranteed for long-term, it's only on the PIP part. This 80% rollback of the rate is wrong. It's on a portion of it. So do not be fooled when we hear members say it's an 80% rate reduction. That is false. And let's talk about redlining and non-driving factors. The way this bill is written is that we have rules that are promulgated. And guess what? Guess where those rules get approved? In JCAR. Who controls JCAR? The majority party. It is not in diffs. The final word goes right back here by the same members that are pushing this policy through. Oh, it's protected, diffs can do it. No, JCAR has to approve those rules. That is how it works. We are here to make sure that the people of this great state get a deal that protects them, their families, and their pocketbooks. We cannot stand up here and support carve-outs and loopholes that in the end only protect profits of auto insurance companies. We have to hold them accountable. They are supporting discriminatory processes for people of color and those living in certain zip codes. This is not addressed. This has to be clear. This is our job. If we don't believe that they should have non-driving factors in there, then we need to spell it out in this legislation, and it is not in here. And we have to have a plan that people can trust. When you move fraud authority out of the Attorney General's office, who is the protector, who's the people's attorney, when you move it out of diffs and you put it under the state police, that is saying something. Where are the consumer protections in this bill? We have to have a plan that actually helps Michiganders. We want lower rates and quality coverage. And in a time when the national dialogue is how to get affordable quality health care to everyone, this is what we're talking about. We're talking about taking it away. We had a commitment to work together on this. And we've heard this from several members. We worked together on this. No, we did not. We had a process. We had a commitment to craft legislation we could all be proud of, to present to all the people of Michigan, working together. But when you're proud of your work, you show it to the people. You don't hide it in the dark. You have public hearings. You have testimony on the legislation. The fact that you had conversations with stakeholders, that was a great start. But that's not the way to finish the job the right way. The reason we were elected to come here. You know, when we started a session early this morning, I really appreciated the invocation. We talked about a God of wisdom. And the God of wisdom, the God that that my faith is based on, presented us with the 10 Commandments. And you know, I taught catechism for 12 years, and I spent many years talking to our kids about the 10 Commandments. Number 4, do not bear false witness. And I am sad to say that my colleague, the speaker representing the city of Levering, looked in my eyes and lied. We deserve better.
Representative, we're going to move on to the next speaker.
Point of order?
The chair recognizes.
Point of order. That's unacceptable.
Mr. Speaker, point of order.
Representative, you are out of order.
Point of order.
The chair recognizes
Point of order.
Speaker Chatfield.